Shabbat Shalom. Invite everyone to take their seats. Prepare for the tefillah to open up the heart. Turn to page 99. atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam v'shatza l'kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam v'yisrael Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oteh Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam anaten layav koach. Baruch atah Adonai Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu v'layam latinu v'imotinu shetor milenu.
ותננו היום ובכל יום לחן ולחסד ולחמים בעיניך ובעיני חורוהנה ותקמל חסדים טובים. ברוך אתה אדוני גומר חסדים טובים לעמו ישראל.
We continue with Pesukei Tezimra, page 122. Baruch Shema Haolam Baruch Hu Baruch Oseh Reshit Baruch Omer Oseh Baruch Gozer Umkayem Baruch Merachem Al Haaretz Baruch Merachem Al Habriyot Baruch Mishalem Zachar Tov L'Re'ah Baruch Modeh Matzion Baruch Atah
Sheyachich Ha'olamim Melech Meshubach Mefardeh Shemo HaGadol Baruch atah Adonai Melech Me'olam Batishbachot.
May be seated. We can turn now to Kilei Olam Chasto, page 132.
לממשלות בלילה כי לעולם חסדו למכים מצרים בבחוריהם כי לעולם חסדו כי לעולם חסדו
Shir Yom HaShabbat, page 134. Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, Tov Le'odor Adonai, Ulezamer L'Shimcha Yoner Giva B'Mir Chastecha B'Emunata. Magadlu is the 6th line.
עדותיך נאמרו מאוד, לביתך נא בקודש אדוני לאורך ימים.
Ashrei, page 136.
אשרי יושבי ביתך עוד יללו חסדה.
אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו.
תהילה לדוד ארומים אלוהי המלך, ברכה שמך לעולם ועד.
בכל יום אברכך בלילה שמך לעולם ועד.
גדול אדוני מולם מאוד, ולגדולתו אין חקר.
דור לא ישפך מעשיך, גבולותיך יגידו.
אתה כבודותיך ודברי נפלאותיך שיחה.
וזוזריותיך יאמרו, גדולתך אספרנה.
זכר טובך יביאו, וצדקתך ירננו.
חנון ורחום אדוני, ירח אפיים וגדול חסד.
טוב אדוני לכל, ורחמיו על כל מעשיו.
יודוך אדוני כל מעשיך, וחסידיך יברכוך.
כבוד מלכותך יאמרו, גבורתך ידברו.
להודיע לבני האדם גבורותיו, וכבוד הדר מלכותו.
מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור.
סומך אדוני לכל הנופלים, וזוקף לכל הכפופים.
לכל אליך יסברו, ואתה נותן להם את אוכלם בעיתו.
פותח את ידיך ומשביע לכולך רצון.
צדיק אדוני בכל דרכיו, וחסיד בכל מעשיו.
קרוב אדוני לכל קוראיו, לכל אשר יקראו באמת.
רצון יראיו יעשה, בית שבתם ישמע ויושיע.
שומר אדוני את כל אוהביו ואת כל רשעים ישמיד.
תהילת אדוני ידבר פיו, ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד.
ואנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם. הללויה.
Before we enter Psalm 150 on page 141, we just make a request that the Sidurim, these red books, and the Chumashim, which are the larger red books, we consider them to be holy books, and we don't put them on the floor. So we could ask anyone who has them on the floor to just lift them up and put them on a seat next to you or put them on your lap. Thank you so much.
כל הנשמה תהלל הללויה, כל הנשמה תהלל
Page 145. נשמת כל חי, תברך את שמך אדוני אלוהינו, ורוח ובשר, תפאר תתרומם זכרך מלכנו תמיד.
מן העולם ועד העולם אתה אל, ומבלעדיך אין לנו מלך גואל ומושיע.
מודה ומציל, מפרנס ומרחם בכל עת צרה וצוקה, אין לנו מלך אלא אתה.
אלוהי הראשונים והאחרונים, אלוה כל בריות, אדון כל תולדות.
תשפחות, המנהל כל עמו בחסד ובריאותם ברחמים.
אדוני אלוהינו
ולא ישן המעורר ישנים, והמקיץ נרדמים, והמסיח אילמים, והמטיל אסורים.
הסומך נופלים והזוקף כפופים לך לבדך, אנחנו מודים.
ירופים המלך שירו קיים, ושונה נרינה כמון כלם, שפתותינו שבח כמרחבי רקיע.
ועינינו מאירות כשמש וכירח, ידינו פרסות כנשרי שמיים, ורגלינו קלות כעיינות, אין אנחנו מספיקים להודות לך אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו
Page 146. בכל לשון אחת ושבת חובר זכת תקרא כל עצמותיי מי יתמלך ומי ישמלך ומי יערוך לך, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון כונן שמיים וארץ, נעללך נשבחך ונפארך נברך את שם קודשך, כאמור לדוד ברכי נפשי את אדוני, וכל קרבי את שם קודשו.
בתעצומות עוזך הגדול בכבוד שמך, הגיבור לנצח והנורא בנוראותיך, המלך היושב על כיסא רם ונישא.
שוכן על מרום וקדוש שמו,
וכתוב רעננו צדיקים באדוני לישרות אהבה תהילה
שוכן
שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך, אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, לרומם, להדר, לברר, להלל, לקלס, על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות, דוד בן ישי, עבדך ושכחך.
ישתבח שמך
לעד מלכנו,
היה המלך הגדול והקדוש בשמיים ובארץ כי לכנע ברכות והודאות מעתה ועד עולם, ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל הודות אדון הנפלאות, הבוחר בשירי זמרה, מלך אלפי העולמים.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברת כילותי ומליך מלכותי, בחייכונו ובמכונו בכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם לעלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמר קודש הבריחו, אלא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירם ועלמה, דיברו אמן. ברוך אדוני המבורך, לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, יוצר אור וחושך, עושה שלום ובורא את הכל. Page 150. האל הפותח בכל יום.
אין כרכך ואין זולתך, אפל ספילתך מיתו מלך. אין כרכך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפל ספילתך גואלנו לימות המשיח, ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים.
Eladon, page 151.
na 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 הסובבים אותו, המתגאה על חיות הקודש, וידר וכבוד על המרכבה, זכות ובישור לפני חיסון, כסת ורחמים לפני כבודו, טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו, יצרם בגדל בינה ובשכל, כוח וגבורה נתן בראל, להיות מושלים בקרב תבל, מלאים זיו ופיקים הנורא, נעזיבם בכל העולם, זכים בצאתם וססים בבואם, עושים בהם הרצון תורה, ובכבוד נותנים לשמוע, צהורה ורינה וזמנותו, קלה השמש ויזרחון, רב והתקין צורת לבנה, שבע נותנים לו, כל צבע מרום, תפארת וגדולה, סרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש,
Page 152. Nashir Shabbat.
תתברך מושיענו על שבח מעשה ידיך ועל מאור האור שעשית יפרוך הסלע.
Page 153. תתברך זרענו מגרנו מגרנו גורלנו ושבח שמך כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים וכולם נושאים אל הרצון כולם וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה וטהרה בשירה בזמרה מברכים משבחים פרים ומרצים ומקדישים וממליכים
את שם האל המלך הגדול
וכולם מקבלים עליהם ומלכות שמיים זה מזה ונותנים רשות זה לזה להקדיש לעצמם בנחת רוח בשפה ורבים הקדושה כולם כאחד עונים ואומרים בירה
קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו והאופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנשאים לעומת צרפים לעומתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו
המחדש בטובו בכל יום תמיד מעשה בראשית כמו לעשרים גדולים כי לעולם חסו אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר מאורו. Page 154.
שלום מארבע כנפות הארץ ותוליכנו קוממיות לארצנו כי אל פועל ישועות אתה ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת להודות לך וליחדך באהבה ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעם ישראל באהבה
Shema
בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך אדוני אלוהיכם
Page 157. לדובדו קיים ושמו קיים בחיסון אחרון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת
ודבריו חיים קיימים נאמנים נחמדים אמת שתהו אדוני אלוהינו ולאבותינו ואמותינו מלכנו מלך אבותינו ואמותינו גואלנו גואל אבותינו ואמותינו יוצרנו צור ישועתנו פודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך
עזרת אבותינו ואמותינו אתה הוא מעולם מגן משה אשרי איש
Page 158. Ram ben Isa gando ben Nora mashpia geim magbi hashefalim motzi asirim ufode anavim leozer dahadim veoner
ישראל, ובדכנו מך, יהודה וישראל. גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
Yamida, page 159.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avor v'Imahot, u'Mevig L'Alivnei Bneihem, L'man Shemo B'Hava, Melech Ozer U'Foked U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham U'Foked Sarah.
אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיים את תימתריו להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיים מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחי ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי המתים.
מקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך
קדוש, קדוש, קדוש אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו.
אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול, מתנשאים לעומת שרפים, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומך, מלכנו תופיע ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך בציון, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. תתקדש ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים,
עירך אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה לדור ודור. נגיד לך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך לא ינא מפינו, לא ימוש לעולם לעד. כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Sidon, Kaddish Shalem, page 167.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, ואמרתי רק ירצה ולך מלכותי, וחייכון ובימכון וחי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בזמן קריב אמרו אמן.
יש מרבה מברך, לעולם לעלמי עלמיה, יתברך.
וישתבח ויתפרץ רומם ינסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמן הקודש הבריחו, לעילה מנקום ברכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן מעלה ויאמרו אמן.
ותתקבל צלותיהון ואותיהון לכל ישראל, קודם אבוהון וישמעיה ואמרו אמן.
אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיים וחיים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עשה
שלום במרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו amen.
Shabbat, we celebrate Noah Golden becoming a Bar Mitzvah. He'll lead us in Seder Hotzat Torah, page 168.
Ein kamucha ve'Elohim Adonai ve'ein kamaseh.
מלכות כל עולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור.
Adonai melech,
Adonai melech, Adonai yimloch le'olam amen. Adonai
Amo yitei, Adonai yivarech et amo b'shalom. Rabim etziva et tzolma et tzimo.
Vayehi binsoach Aaron, vayomer Moshe.
קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תעשה תורה כי מציון תעשה תורה
Ujavar
Adonai מירושלים
Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch
שנתן תורה תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו.
Aveda de Kudusha Berichu Ana 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 Aveda de Kudusha Berichu Ana Ana Ana
Aveda de Kudesha Berichu.
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Gadolu Adonai Yiti, Uvne Romema Shemo Yachdav.
Lecha Adonai הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח והאור כי כל בשמיים ובארץ כל בשמיים ובארץ אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל לראש אין אדיר כאדוני ואין ארוך כבן המרם אין גדולה כתורה אין דורשי ישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל אין אדור אדוני אין בדי כבן המרם אין זכייה כתורה אין חכמיה כישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל אין טהור כאדוני אין ישר כבן המרם אין כבודה כתורה אין למד כישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל אין קדוש כאדוני אין רחום כבן המרם אין שמירה כתורה אין תומכיה כישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל מפיהם יבורך ישראל רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לאדום רגליו קדוש הוא רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו.
Shabbat Shalom. I hope she won't mind that I'm sharing this. But when my daughter Nomi was 7 years old, she single-handedly transformed our family's religious practice. It was Shabbat of Parashat Noach, and Andy and I had gathered for dinner with our 6 kids, who then ranged in age from 7 to 16. Our Shabbat table discussions were and still are legendary. They are lively, they are boisterous, they are hilarious, and they are deeply, deeply important. As always encouraging an open and curious atmosphere at home, our family Shabbat conversations cover an array of timely, edgy, and controversial topics as our kids appropriately and for the most part respectfully learn to test the boundaries within which we were raising them. Still, I was stunned by what came out of Nomi's mouth that night. That week, her teacher at the Schechter School framed their discussions about Noach and the flood in the context of environmental ethics and our responsibilities to the planet and to nature. In the midst of our family's Parsha pandemonium, Nomi turned to me quietly and asked, "Mom, do you ever feel like you're doing right by God, but wrong by the world?" Do you ever feel like you're doing right by God, but wrong by the world? "What do you mean?" I asked, incredulous at my 7-year-old's simple, innocent, yet wildly sophisticated question. The Torah, Nomi explained to me, teaches us not to use electricity on Shabbat, yet by leaving our ovens on for 25 hours and all the lights in the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the basement, all the bathrooms for the whole night and day, we are wasting so much energy and polluting the environment. I feel like we're doing right by Judaism, but wrong by nature. Right by God, but wrong by the world. A hush came over our table as I shared Nomi's profound comment with the rest of our family Sanhedrin. It was a great question, we all agreed, and one that we would soon join to explore in detail, as we did with many of the questions that our children raised. In the following days, we gathered, and together we studied the Rabbinical Assembly's tshuva, their responsum, on the use of electricity on Shabbat, and based on its compelling analysis of sources of today's technology and our sensitivity to Nomi's moral concerns, our family embraced the limited use of electricity on Shabbat, which represented a dramatic change in our family's religious observance. Nomi is 17 now, and she's here participating in services along with other high school seniors approaching their graduations and transitioning to university. No, Nomi is not considering a career in the rabbinate, but I think that she'll make a wise and compassionate leader in whatever setting she chooses. I share that story not to embarrass you, Noms. I share it because it is a fitting illustration of today's Torah reading, especially as we honor our young adults at this juncture in their educational and personal journeys. Parashat Beha'alotekha opens with the instruction to Aaron to light the menorah in the Mishkan, in the desert sanctuary. The opening pasuk, which is not part of our scheduled Torah reading today, but the opening pasuk in the parasha reads, "Beha'alotekha taneirot el mul pnei hamenorah ya'iru shivat taneirot." When you rise to light the lamps, let the 7 lamps give light towards the center of the menorah. Why does the Torah say when you rise to light them? It's not about Aaron needing a stepladder in order to be able to reach high enough to light those trays of oil. It's about the particular requirement to see that the flames actually ascend, to see that they actually rise to give off their light, and that they stay aflame even after their kindling. The Midrash recounts that when Aaron saw all the gifts brought to the Mishkan by the other tribes, as the end of last week's parasha, Parashat Naso, describes, he was worried because he and his family hadn't brought any. God comforted Aaron by giving him and his descendants the privilege of lighting the menorah, a sacred gesture that would outlast all of the other offerings. For sacrificial offerings would exist only so long as the Mishkan, or the temple in Jerusalem, stood. But lighting the lights of the menorah would last forever. The daily lighting of the menorah by the Kohanim was a source of sustained spiritual light emanating from within the sanctuary out into the world. In fact, we're taught that the windows of the Beit HaMikdash, the windows of the temple in Jerusalem, were constructed in such a way as to let light out, different from the way our normal windows are designed to let light in. With the destruction of the temples, we became the nation of priests, the Mamlechet Kohanim that the Torah anticipated, as each of us was now tasked with bringing daily spiritual light into the world, beginning by illuminating our own sanctuaries, our own homes, with the light of our mitzvot, our engagement with Torah and with study, our acts of loving kindness and righteousness, which would emanate out into the world around us. The Lubavitcher Rebbe taught that within our nation of priests, there are those whose duties to ignite that spiritual light are unique, and they are our children. Drawing on another midrash which identifies our children as the guarantors of Torah, our children whose passion for learning and discovery offered God at Sinai the assurance that the Torah would always be beloved. The Rebbe taught that it is our children's light, rising daily to glow with a flame that is sustained beyond the moment of its kindling, beyond the moment when we as parents kindled it. It is our children's light that will enlighten our families and our communities and the world at large, like the pillar of fire in our Parashat, guiding people through the dark desert nights. You, our children, can light the way to a future that is more healing, more humane, and more hopeful. Torah ora, we sing. Or, light, is a synonym for Torah, for teaching, for education, for the insights which illuminate our hearts and minds and that guide our steps in life. The Gemara in Bava Batra teaches that the menorah symbolizes wisdom and enlightenment, but not only in its flames, also in its very shape. Again, Beha'alotekha taneirot el mul pnei ha-menorah ya'iru shivat taneirot. That when you mount the lamps and you rise to light them, let the 7 lamps give their light towards the center of the menorah. The 6 flames of the menorah in the Mishkan faced the center flame, or stem, 3 on each side, all of them facing their common source, even as they branched off into different expressions of light. Rav Kook saw in this design the multiplicity of paths that are available to us as we seek the wisdom to pursue our own callings, to live our own truths. And in the same way, the multiplicity of ways in which to engage with Judaism, the many different ways to daven, the many different ways to keep kosher, the many different ways to observe Shabbat, the many different ways to interpret halakha, the many different ways to heal the world, the many different ways to engage in a loving and supportive relationship with Israel. All of these represented by the many different branches of light. But what stops us from following our own paths so far that we can't see each other anymore? That we can't hear each other anymore, that we can't understand each other anymore, that we can't rejoice with one another anymore, that we can't suffer with one another anymore. What holds the 7 distinct branches of the menorah together is its central stem, its core, its essence. Turning the lights to face their shared source reminds them not only of where they've come, but of the foundation that assures them of where they're going, of their flames ascending, even as it keeps them stable. Coming together regularly in community as we do also serves to remind us not only where it is that we have come from, but of our shared fellowship and traditions that keep our journeys grounded. Even Shabbat serves this purpose. We tend to think of Shabbat as the culminating day of our week, but there's a Hasidic teaching that imagines that the days of the week are like the lights of the menorah, with Shabbat as the central stem, and all the other days of the week facing inward towards Shabbat, towards a shared sense of inspiration and strength, drawing on that inspiration and strength, drawing on that holiness that is Shabbat. As our seniors today mark the end of one leg of their journeys toward their inner illumination and embark upon their next, we celebrate the many and varied ways that their intellectual and spiritual fires will continue to be stoked. And we remind you, our seniors, to always shine your flames back to your center, your core, toward family, toward friends, old and new, toward Torah and mitzvot, toward new communities, toward us here at BJ, where we will be watching as your glowing hearts and minds illuminate the way to a brighter future for us all. In a later scene in our parasha, when Moshe feels overburdened by carrying the people on his own, God shares some of the divine spirit that Moshe had with 70 elders who would now support his leadership. When 2 additional people, Eldad and Medad, are also endowed with the divine spirit and are seen as a source of threat, Moshe responds with grace and says, "If only everyone was a prophet and had the divine spirit rest upon them." Think for a moment how different this response is compared to when Korach challenges Moshe for some of his power in 2 weeks from now, in response to which Moshe prays that the earth will open up and swallow Korach and all of his allies. The difference, Rabbi Jonathan Sachs explains, lies in how you see your own light, in how you see your own leadership functioning in the world. If leadership is about power, that's one thing. But if leadership is about influence, it's another. If leadership is about power, then it's a zero-sum game. If I give some of my power away, by definition, I have less of it. But if leadership is about influence, then if I give some to others, if I share ideas and values and goals with others, and if I'm open to other people's ideals and values and goals, then my influence only grows. Moshe wasn't diminished by sharing of his spirit. His leadership wasn't diminished. His spirit and his leadership were only enhanced. In the same way, when we use our light to enlighten others, and when we allow ourselves to be enlightened by the light of others, together we create a brighter flame, together casting out more of the shadows that continue to darken our world. That's also the point of having the branches of the menorah all face the center, to show that it's by weaving our individual paths together that makes for the most promising journey, that by shining our individual lamps onto the shared spaces and shared aspirations that unite us, that's what makes for the most holy light. Ner Adonai Nishmat Adam, the soul of a human being is the flame of the divine, destined to rise, Beha'alotekha, and to share light with others, becoming more luminous in the process. So as you, our seniors, as you head to college and immerse yourself in new ideas and new people, new experiences, it's critical to remember that this time in your life isn't only about learning what it is that will distinguish you, not only learning about what it is that will distinguish your interests and your dreams, but it is also very much about learning what it is that connects you to every other human soul. Torah, in its broadest sense, meaning learning, exploring, discovering the teachings that give shape and purpose to your lives, isn't only about discovering the light that will set your own heart aflame, but it's about discovering the beacon that will always lead you home to find your place amongst the Jewish people and amongst the human family. And finally, know me if I may. Your question and your searching that night 10 years ago may have led us to turn off some lights. But you continue to radiate wisdom and compassion, love and hope to us and to all who know you. I love you so much. Mazal tov to you, mazal tov to all the seniors, to all the families. Shabbat shalom.
The Torah reading for the Shabbat is chapter 9 of Numbers, verse 15 on page 821. 821. ויעזור ויגן וישיר לכל החוסים בעולם, אמן. הכל הבוא לכבוד לתורה. יעמדו העולים לעלייה ראשונה, ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו. ותאמר אלוהים אדוני אלוהיכם, חיים כולכם היום. For the first aliyah, we'd like to call all the seniors who are graduating.
I don't know where
Uvayom hakim et hamishkan, kisa ha'anan et hamishkan, le'ohel ha'idut, uva'erev yihiyeh hamishkan, kamarei esh ad boker, ken yihiyeh tamid, ha'anan yachasenu, umarei esh laila, Wofi Healot Hanan Me'al Ha'ohel Ve'acharechein Yisu B'nei Yisrael Uvimkom Asher Yishkan Sham Hanan Sham Yechanu B'nei Yisrael Al Pi Adonai Yisu B'nei Yisrael Ve'al Pi Adonai Yachanu Kol Yemei Asher Yishkon Hanan Al HaMishkan Yachanu.
I can ask the parents of the seniors to come up. Hold the talits over their head. The tall parents can hold the talit over their head. מי שאמר לאבינו לך לך ומי שציווה לעניו לאמור לשרון והלכת בדרכיו ומי שלחס לאהובתו קומי לך רעייתי לכי לך. May the one who told our ancestors to go forth, may the one who commanded the humble one to tell Jeshurun, walk in God's path, the one who whispered to the lover, rise up my beloved and come away. Bless you, seniors, who have in your journeys and be with you in every step you take, in the times when consequences are hidden from your eyes and in those moments when the path is clear. May you remember, true to God throughout, that wherever you go, you may find success. May God protect you from all troubles and sorrow. May your journeys in peace, and may you arrive at your heart's fulfillment in peace. So may it be God's will. And let us say amen. I just want to say that we, as Dini said, but we hope and pray that not as only as you go forth, but that you'll have a return home, that this is your home base, and that we've been so blessed to watch you grow. There's a troop of you under this talit that was on a family Israel trip many years ago, and that you've grown up together, and we've watched so many of you just blossom into amazing, amazing human beings. And we're so anxious, really, to see who you will become, but have so much faith and trust in who you are already, and that we just bless you with so many places of discovery, and feeling also the safety and security that you have a launch pad in this community and a way to go on your way, lech lecha, lechu lechem, and to come home too. So we'll sing Shechianu and then have a little mazel tov.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Particular Yasher Koach to Josh Mantle, who's been the head of our teen leadership council, the president of our team. He's also the son of the president. So there's double presidency happening in the Mantle household. And a Yasher Koach for all the teens who have really shepherded an incredible experience for our young people. There are more seniors who are probably still in their beds, but we're really happy that you guys are here this Shabbat. Mazal tov. Yamon Harav Hillel Yechezkel ben Harav Tulia the Ruth Laliashni. Is Susan Charney here? We didn't see you.
Baruch et Adonai Baruch. Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'hari chanan al mishkan yamim rabim. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael, amishmer Adonai v'lo yisa'u, v'yesh asher yeh ha'anan, yamim mispar al mishkan, al pi Adonai yachanu, v'al pi Adonai yisa'u, v'yesh asher yeh ha'anan, me'erev ad boker, v'na'ala ha'anan, ba'boker v'nasa'u, o yomam v'layla v'ne'la ha'anan v'nasa'u, O Yomayim, O Chodesh, O Yamim, Beha'ari Chanan, Al Mishkan, Lishkan, Alav, Yachanu b'nei Yisrael, V'lo Yisa'u, U'Beha'alotekha Yisa'u, Al Pi Adonai Yachanu, V'al Pi Adonai Yisa'u, Emishmer Adonai Shamaru, Al Pi Adonai B'yad Moshe.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet. Chayei olam nata b'tochenu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Mishaberach Avotenu Abraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless Hillel and Susan, who have come to the Torah to honor God and the Torah and Shabbat, and to thank God for all the blessings that God have bestowed on them at the time of their 80th and 85th birthday. It's also student and teacher. Hillel teaches a class for, I don't know how many years, it's been over 20 years. And that's what I said. Susan has been in his class for probably just an A student.
A+.
A plus even, A plus. So we wish you strength. May God protect you from all disease and illness and bless you with long life, filled with good health and love. May God send blessings and success to all of your endeavors. May God keep blessing the Torah that you teach, the families that you've built, the love of telling your story, which has been so important to you giving yourself to this community in that way, and to your dedication to Torah. May you have the blessings of seeing many years to come of studying and teaching and learning together. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Yamdu, Halim Laliyah Shlishit, Yamod, Ephraim Shlomo Ben Gedalia, Miriam Charni Laliyah Shlishit. For the third Aliyah, anyone who's marking a yard site.
Baruch es Adonai Baruch. Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'nosan lanu es Toraso. Baruch atah Adonai nosein ha'Torah.
Amen. Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe Lemor, Aseh lecha, shetei chatzotrot kesef, mikshat aseh otam, vayu lecha lemikra ha'edah, ulemasa et hamachanot, v'taka'u bahen, v'noadu elecha kol ha'edah, El petach ohel moed, ve'im be'achad yitaka'u, v'noadu elecha hanasi'im, rashei alfei Yisrael, utakateim tru'ah, v'nasu hamachadot hachonim kedma, utakateim tru'ah shenit, v'nasu hamachadot hachonim temana, Tiruha yitka'u lemas'ehem, uvahakahil et hakahal titka'u velo tariu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, asher nosan lanu Torah sames, v'chayei olam atah b'socheinu. Baruch atah Adonai nosein ha'Torah.
Amen.
I am standing for this Aliyah, the yahrzeit Aliyah, to commemorate the yahrzeit of my grandfather, Jacob Schwartz, who was the cantor here from 1914 to 53. And a couple of weeks ago, we had the program when we 100 years from when this building was inaugurated.
Yamdu Halim Naliyah Revi'it for the fourth Aliyah, those who are praying for the healing of a loved one or themselves.
Amen. Uvenei Aharon haKohanim yitka'u b'chatzotzrot v'hayu lachem lechukat olam ledorotechem v'chi tavo milchama be'artzechem al hatzor hatzorer etchem v'hareotem b'chatzotzrot v'niskartem Lifnei Adonai Elohechem, u'neshatem me'oivechem, u'viyom simchatechem, u'v'moadechem, u'v'rashei chodshechem, u'tkatem b'chatzotrot, al olodechem, ve'al zivchei shalmechem, v'hayu lachem l'zikaron lifnei Elohechem, Ani Adonai Elohim.
Amen. Please say the names of the loved ones you're praying for in the pause. Mi sheberach avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah u'yivarech v'yirapeh et hacholim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yimaleh Rachamim Lehem L'achzikam u'lerapotam v'yishlach lehem mehira refuah shlema min hashamayim refuat hanefesh refuat haguf b'toch shar cholim v'hazek et yedei ha'oskim b'tzorchechem Shabbatim milizok u'refuah krovo levo hashtab ha'gala u'bizman kariv v'nomar Amen. Rifat Ziri Ne'eman Ki Ata Rofe Uman Atroshi Shor Chalshi Ve'ten Koach Le'nafshi תעמוד משפחת כלת וחתן לעלייה שישית, חמישית,
בשנה השנית, בחודש השני, ועשרים בחודש, נעלה הענן מהמשכן העדות, וייסעו בני ישראל למעשיהם במדבר סיני, וישכון הענן במדבר פרן, וייסעו בראשונה על פי אדוני ביד משה, ויישא דגל המחנה בני יהודה בראשונה לצבאתם ועל הצבאות. נחשון בן עמינדב ועל הצבא מטה בני יששכר, נתנאל בני צוהר והצבא מטה בני זבולון, אליאב בן חילון. והורד המשכן ונעשו בני גרשון ובני מרי נושאי המשכן, ונשא דגל מחנה ראובן לצבאותם ועל צבאו אליצור בן שדאור, ועל צבא מטה בני שמעון שלמיאל בן צור שדי, ועל צבא מטה בני גד אליאסף בן דאואל.
Yamod Kalat Sarah Shoshana Bat Yosef Shmuel Umalka V'chatan David Nachum Ben Zalman Shlomo Miriam Aliyah Shishit.
Baruch et Adonai Barak. Baruch Adonai Barak leolam ba'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'naseu hakatim nosei hamikdash v'hikim et hamishkan ad bo'am v'nasa degel machane v'nei Ephraim l'tzivotam v'al teva'o Elishama ben Amihud v'al teva matei v'nei Menashe Gamliel ben Pedatzur v'al teva matei v'nei Binyamin Abidan ben Gidoni v'nasa degel machane v'nei Dan Me'asef l'chol hamachano l'tzivotam Ve'al teva'o Achiezer ben Amishadai Ve'al teva matei b'nei Asher Pagiel ben Ochran Ve'al teva matei b'nei Naphtali Achira ben Inan Eilem mas'eh b'nei Yisrael l'tzivotam Vayisau
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Please rise. Elohei Ahava, O God, source of love, we invoke your blessings of life, health, and love upon this bride, Sarah Marder-Eppstein, Sarah Shoshana Bat Yosef Shmuel Umalka, and this groom, David Nathan Friedkin, David Nachum Ben Zalman Shlomo Miriam, as they stand together before your Torah in the Holy Shabbat, before the sacred celebration of their marriage. May they live together in harmony and faith, blessed with an ever greater capacity to love and be loved, to share in the celebration of life, and with courage and integrity to face the inevitable difficult moments of life. May their sensitivities to one another ever increase in their search for each other's true selves. May they learn to understand one another's silence, tears, and laughter. May soul encounter soul. May they be blessed and supported in their creation of a Jewish home, filled with holiness and guided by the light of Torah. And may they be granted the means with which to do their part in the works of Tikkun Olam. May they, together with their loved ones, help in the continuous creation of your world, so that all people everywhere may live in peace and justice. And let us say, Amen. Oh, Simen Tov, U'Mazel Tov, U'Mazel Tov. May be seated. Tamod Mishpachat Bar Mitzvah L'Aliyah Shvi'it.
Asher Bakar Banu Mikol Hamim Benatan Lanu et Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Notena Torah.
Amen. Vayomer Moshe Lechovav Ben Ruel Hamidrani Choten Moshe No Simanachnu El Hamakom Asher Amar Adonai Oto Eiten Lachem Lecha Haitanu Ve'Hetahavnu Lach Ki Adonai Diber Tov Al Yisrael Vayomer Elav Lo Elech Ki Melarti V'el Moladiti Elech Vayomer Al Na Tazov Otanu Ki Al Kein Yadata Chanotenu Bamidbar V'hayita Lanu Le'nayim V'haya Kitelech Imanu V'hayat Tovahu Asher Yetiv Adonai Imanu V'hetavnu Laha Vayisu Mehar Adonai Derech Sheloshet Yamim V'aron Brit Adonai Nosei Alifnehem Derech Sheloshet Yamim Latur Lahem Menucha Va'anan Adonai Alehem Yomam B'naseam Min HaMachaneh
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher ashertananu latoret emet v'ha'ei olam nata betochenu Baruch atah Adonai notena Torah.
Please rise.
V'yitkata shemer Rabba Be'amati v'akirtei v'yamlich malchutai V'chayechonu v'yomechon Uv'chayetecha Beit Yisrael Ba'agava U'bizman kariv yimeru Amen Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach Le'olam le'almei Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yishoma v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei dekudesha b'rihu li'eila kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata tamihiran be'olma v'yimeru Amen.
You may be seated. I just want to, Eleanor, who just read Torah, she read Beha'alotekha for the first time as a Bat Torah in 2000, so it's been 18 years since she was called up to the Torah for the first time as a Bat Torah. Beautiful. Mazal Tov. Yamod, 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 Bachor Bar Mitzvah, Yaakov Hanan ben Chaim, Masa unechama la maftir chazak.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amin v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah. V'chaya ki telech imanu v'chaya hatov hachu asher yetiv Adonai imanu v'chetavnu lach vayisu mechar Adonai derech sheloshet yamim va'aron brit Adonai nosayach lifnechem derech sheloshet yamim lator lachem minuchach va'anan Adonai alechem yomam benosam min chamachaneh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
Yamdu Hamagbiya Bagolel, the Sefer. Torah, please rise. Vezot HaTorah asher Satoshi You may be seated. You turn now. Noah will chant the Haftorah, which can be found on page 837. Page 837.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divrechem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai chabocher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael amo u'b'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Rani v'simchi bat Sion ki hineni va v'shachanti v'tochech neum Adonai v'nyovu goyim rabim el Adonai bayom chachu v'chayu li leyam v'shachanti v'tochech vayadat ki Adonai tzavaot shelachani elayich. V'nachal Adonai et Yehuda helko al admat hakodesh uvachar od b'Yerushalayim. Has kol basar mipnei Adonai ki neor mimeyon kodsho. Vayareini et Yehoshua hakohen hagadol omed lifnei malach Adonai v'chasatan omed al yamino l'sitno. Vayomer Adonai el chasatan yigar Adonai b'cha chasatan v'yigar Adonai b'cha chabocher v'Yerushalayim halo zeh udmutzal meyesh. V'Yehoshua haya lavush begadim tzoim va'omed lifnei hamalach. Vayan vayomer el ha'omdim lefanav lemor chasiru habegadim atzoim me'alav. Vayomer elav re'eh varti me'alecha avonecha bechol ha'beishotecha machalatzot va'omar yasimu tzanif tahor arosha vayasimu hatzanif hatahor arosha vayabishu begadim u'malach Adonai omed. Vayad malach Adonai b'Yehoshua lemor ki amar Adonai tzavaot im biruchi אם בדרכי תלך ואם את משמרתי תשמור וגם אתה תדין את ביתי וגם תשמור את חצריי ונתתי לך מחלקים בית העומדים האלה שמנה יחשוע הכהן הגדול אתה ורעייך היושבים לפניך כי אנשי מופת המה כי הנני מביאים את עבדי צמא כי הנה האבן אשר נתתי לפני יחשוע על אבן אחת שיבה עיניים הנני מפתח פיתוחה נאום אדוני צבאות ובמשתי את עוון הארץ ההיא ביום האחד ביום ההוא נאום אדוני צבאות תקראו איש לרעהו אל תחת גפן ואל תחת תאנה וישוב המלאך הדובר בי ויראני כאיש אשר יאור משנתו ויאמר אלי מה אתה רואה ואומר ראיתי והנה מנורה זהב כולה וגולה ארשה ושבעה נרותיך עליך שבעה ושיעה מוצקות לנורות אשר על ראשה ושניים זיתים עליך אחת מימים הגולה ואחת על שמאלה וענן ואומר אל המלאך הדובר בי לאמור מה אלה אדוני ויען המלאך הדובר בי ויאמר אלי העולה ידעת מה אלה ואומר לא אדוני ויען ויאמר אלי לאמור זה דבר אדוני אל זרובבל לאמור לא בחיל וחלו וכוח כי אם ברוחי אמר אדוני צבאות מי אתה הגדול לפני זרובבל למישור וחוצי את האבן חרושה תשות כן לה ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם צור כל עמים צדיק בכל חדרו האל הנאמן האומר ועושה המדבר ומקיים שכל דבריו אמת וצדק נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ונאמנים דבריך ודבר אחד מדבריך אחור לא ישוב ריקם כי אל מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הנאמן בכל דבריו רחם על ציון כי היא בית חיינו ולעלובת נפש תושיע במקרה יבימנו ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניך שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו באליהו הנביא עבדך ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך במקרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו על כיסו לא ישב זר ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו כי בשם קודשך נשיבת לו שלא יבא נרו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד על חתורה ואל כבודה ואל hanavim ve'el yom haShabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu liktusha ve'limnucha lechavod tifaret hako al hako Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim alach uvmavarakim atach yitbarashimcha befi kol chai tami leolam va'ed baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Shabbat Shalom. This week's Parsha, Beha'alotekha, takes place in the book of Numbers as the Israelites are traveling through the desert to get to the Holy Land of Israel. In this Parsha, I would like to explore two different stories that resonated with me. The first involves God granting impure Israelites, a second chance to offer the Passover sacrifice. The second story involves God punishing Miriam for slandering Moses' wife. These stories explore how intentions affect our actions, either gaining us privileges or resulting in consequences. Intention is how we point ourselves in a direction. It can decide who we are and who we choose to be. For example, in the desert, when it came time for the Israelites to make the Passover sacrifice, a group of people came to Moses and told him, "We are impure because we handled deceased bodies." Moses does not know how to respond to the Israelites, so he consults with God. God responds to Moses in the following way: if you have a valid reason for not making the sacrifice, you get a second chance. But if you don't have a valid reason, you will not get a second chance. A question that I ask is, why were the Israelites handling a corpse, especially when they knew the risk of debarring themselves from the Passover sacrifice? And what is it about this particular situation that compels God's compassion? The Israelites were originally debarred from making the Passover sacrifice because they'd handled dead bodies during burial. His Kuni, a French medieval commentator, stated the deceased they were burying did not have family members to bury them. Therefore, the impure Israelites took on this noble task, even though it meant they'd become impure and could not make the sacrifice at the appointed time. The Israelites were not intentionally trying to be impure to avoid making the sacrifice, but rather their intention was to help show respect for the deceased and their families. I think we can all agree that the Israelites demonstrated a good and honorable intention. They clearly made a conscious decision to reveal to Moses their predicament. Therefore, their intention was to be honest and forthcoming. And due to their pure and noble intention, God was compassionate and decided to give them a second chance by letting them make the sacrifice. In contrast, in the concluding story of the Parsha, Miriam and Aaron speak rudely of Moses' wife because she's Cushite. As a result, Miriam gets punished by God with a bad case of leprosy. However, Aaron does not get punished. Rashi, a French medieval commentator, points out that Miriam rushed to action and enlisted Aaron in her cause, while Aaron acted only as a bystander. This commentary resonates with me because Miriam, as the instigator, needed to face the consequences of her actions. We might ask, what was Miriam's intention in speaking so badly about Moses' wife, especially when she cared deeply for Moses and the welfare of the Jewish people? Why did God punish Miriam so severely and not Aaron? After the daily morning prayers, it is a custom to read a paragraph called the Six Remembrances. We read, remember what God did to Miriam on the way out of Egypt. No one, regardless of power or stature, is immune to God's dispensing of justice. I believe God was trying to show the importance of not slandering your fellow people. God's message is that one should not speak badly, lashon hara, as it is synonymous with murdering of a soul, and therefore prohibitive to slander other people. This is God's message to his people, and why I believe God handed Miriam such a severe punishment. Intention can define our path to action. Actions often, but not always, reveal our intentions. This has led me to ask myself a question. Is it enough to have a good intention without being accompanied by an action? One Friday night when I attended services, my friend and I were sitting upstairs at the point in the service when it was time to bless the children under the talit. Regretfully, my friend and I chose not to come downstairs for the blessing. Soon we heard a voice on the microphone from Rabbi Felicia saying, "Noah and Daniel, you're not Bar Mitzvah yet, please come down for the blessing." Although I had a good intention by attending services and I was not participating fully, and as a result, I experienced the consequence of feeling embarrassed when the rabbi called me out in front of the congregation. I can assure you the following Friday night at services, I quickly came down from the balcony for the blessing under the talit. Now when I come down for the blessing under the Tali, I feel more connected with both the service and the community. Therefore, the consequences served as an opportunity to be more engaged and connected. This action brought my attention to life instead of just being a thought in my mind. This experience helped me realize the importance of not only being aware of my intentions, but following through with an action. What is my intention, and what must I do to realize it? How do consequences help us reflect on our behavior and guide us to make better choices the next time to grow and become better people? I no longer see consequences as a bad thing, but instead as a tool to help me grow as a young adult. After all, I certainly learned my lesson, and now my intention is different when I arrive at Friday night services. I'm thankful for that teachable moment, be humbled by it, and grow from it. Thinking about both stories in this Parsha, I'm left with two takeaways. One is the importance of being honorable and honest in both intention and action, even if it means missing a sacrifice like the Israelites. They took an honorable risk to do the right thing. On the other hand, the story of Miriam depicted Lashon Hara. Speaking badly about others, regardless of intention, is harmful to others, and we must be held accountable for our actions. How can we on a regular basis think and pause before we say a negative comment about another person? Consequences serve as a tool to help us reflect on our behavior and guide us to make better choices the next time, and therefore can be a learning experience or a growth opportunity. This Parsha has brought me to think about my intentions, actions, potential consequences, both in and beyond our BJ community, and I hope it's done the same for you. Shabbat Shalom.
Say Yasher Koach, no clapping. Please rise. Mishaberach Avotinu Abraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'Imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless Noah, Yaakov, Hanan, Ben Chaim, Masa, Unechama, who has come forward to this day to the reading of the Torah in recognition of his desire to live a worthy Jewish life. Noah, today I didn't have to call you down, but called you up in this very special moment of ascent, of being recognized for who you are and all your potential as a young Jewish man. May God bless you to have the wisdom to know when you are being called to do something, whether it is to make a difference, follow through on a commitment, or to show up as being part of a community. May God also bless you with humility to accompany your determination and stubbornness, and also know that just like it teaches in this parasha, God also believes in second chances. Noah, you have a gentle sweetness that accompanies your creativity and imagination. May you be blessed to use all the strength that God has given you with holy intentions for holy purposes. It has been amazing to watch you become so much a part of this community over these last years, Noah, and to travel to Israel together and see your crew on the back of the bus bond so deeply and take in the experience with such openness. May God bless you to travel on many journeys, physically and spiritually, accompanied by community, guided by the Torah, and with a keen eye for how the journey becomes a part of you and how you become part of the journey. May you keep dreaming your many dreams and be a part of making them come to be. You are needed, you are wanted, and you count. May God continue to be with you and in the life that lies before you, just as God has been with you from the day of your birth until now. May it be God's will that you continue to grow in body and spirit, in wisdom and humility, in the love of all creatures, in faithfulness and courage, surrounded by your beloved family. And may you always be regarded as gracious and wise in the guise of God and all humanity. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichoneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha. Shalom. Before we return the Torah to the Ark, I just want to introduce our Torah holder this Shabbat is Abby Weber, who just returned from her year in Israel as part of her rabbinical school training, and she'll be joining us in end of August to begin her fellowship here, along with Margot Robinson Hughes. So we'll have the blessing of 3 fellows in the coming year. Brucha Ba'a. Seder Achnasat Torah, page 100.
חסידה לפני ישראל, עם קרובו, הללויה, הללויה. מזמור לדוד, אהבו לאדוני בני אלי. אהבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, השתחווו לאדוני קודש. קול אדוני על המים, אל הכבוד הרעים, אדוני על מים רבים. קול אדוני בכוח, קול אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארצי הלבנון. וירקידם כמו עגל, לבנון וסיריון כמו בן רמים. קול אדוני קוצר להבות אש, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש. קול אדוני יחולל איילות, ויחשוף יערות, ובחלו כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו ושלום. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה בראשה דרכיה, וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדש ימינו
May be seated. Shabbat Shalom to everyone. We want to wish Mazal Tov to Noah on becoming a Bar Mitzvah this Shabbat, and also to the Hazzan and Kala, the bride and the groom. And we want to wish also a Mazal Tov to Barbara and Richard Litt on the birth of their grandson, Michael Yehuda Litt Halpern, who's the son of Danielle, and Moshe, who was also named for a member of our community, Michael Berkowitz, who died last week. It's a very beautiful connection there in Israel with their new grandson. After Kiddush, after Tefillah, everyone is welcome to Kiddush, which is sponsored by Susan and Greg in honor of Noah becoming a Bar Mitzvah, and supported by Sarah and David in honor of their upcoming wedding. After Kiddush, or at some points in Kiddush, we have the great privilege this Shabbat of honoring Chaim Citron, who is our security guard, but more than our security guard. Anyone who comes to BJ not only knows Chaim as our security guard, but really a member of the community, not only because he wears very special ties, but because he provides a warm welcome as people. Normally when you come to somewhere, and security represents distance and Chaim represents warmth, and he wrote a book, and so he's going to share a little bit about his story. He was born in 1951 in Tel Aviv, Yafo, and during his high school years he lived at Kibbutz Givat Chaim Ehud, where he studied agricultural mechanics as a trade. At age 18, he was drafted into the IDF and served in the Scout Mechanized Infantry Unit during the War of Attrition with Egypt and in the Yom Kippur War in Syria. Chaim has lived in Queens since 1980 and returns to Israel annually to visit his family and friends. And he, for the past 16 years, has worked as our security guard. And last year, he published his book, Wings of Hope. And join him in the chapel after Kiddush as he shares anecdotes from his novel and from his own experience of growing up in the early days of the State of Israel. In the spirit of that, also tomorrow is the annual Israel Day Parade. There's the synagogues and communities of the Upper West Side are walking and meeting at 12:15 on 52nd Street between 5th and Madison. So if you'd like to come, please sign up tonight after Shabbat. There's going to be an official parade t-shirt provided. All the information is in the Koi Sharun. And if you want to spend the entire day with the Jewish community, you can come back here at 6:30. Doors open at 6 o'clock. We're having a co-sponsorship with the Jewish Week of the Family Business of Journalism. We have Clyde and Maggie Haberman. We're really proud to have them join here, these New York Times journalists, to be interviewed by Gary Rosenblatt. There are a number of things coming up. I'm just going to point to two next week, and please look at your Kol Yeshurun, because there's really actually so much going on, even though the programmatic year is coming to an end. Next Tuesday evening, we have the great honor of having Krista Tippett here, who is the host of her podcast On Being, which is an incredible podcast, and she's an incredible person, and she's going to be interviewing the Poet Laureate of the United States, Tracy K. Smith, who deals in her poetry with issues of racism, and it should be a really powerful conclusion to this year-long exploration of faith in public life. So we hope everyone will be coming. It will be live recorded in our sanctuary. And then next Thursday is the BJ annual meeting, which will report out on what great things have happened this year, where we're at in terms of our budget and planning for next year, introduce some of the new staff, and tell you about what's coming up. So there are lots of things happening, and we're looking forward to participating with everyone. We'll continue now with the Amidah of Musaf, page 184. Please rise. Musaf Amidah on page 185. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu V'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor, HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei HaKol V'imahot, U'mevii Yoel B'nei B'nei Adam, L'man Shemo V'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Foked U'Moshiach Magen, Baruch Adonai, Magen Avraham U'Foked Sarah. Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh Metim Ata, Rav Le'oshia, Morid Ata, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayeh Metim B'Rachamim Rabim,
Somech nofel Rofech Olim Matir Asurim, ומקיים אמונתו בשמי עפר.
מלחמוך בגבורות ומטוב מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, מצפון
וצומח ישועה, ונאמנת עליו חיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
אמן. נעריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח שרפי קודש, המקדישים שמך בקודש, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ כבודו, כבודו מלא עולם, משרתיו שואלים זה לזה, איה מקום כבודו לעומתם, ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו הוא יפן ברחמים, ויחונם המייחדים שמו, ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד, פעמיים באהבה שמע אומרים, שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד, הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו שנפלא עיני כל חי להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה לדור ודור גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש, תיקנת שבת רצית לכל מלך רצית המלכים. Page 203. Amen. Yehesh meraba mevarach le'alam u'le'al me'al maya yitbarach. Amen. תתקבל צלותיהון ואותיהון לכל ישראל קודם אבון וישמע והימרו אמן.
אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיים וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
ועושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל והימרו
May be seated. I forgot one announcement, which is when you're making your way to Kiddush, you'll notice that there's a photo exhibit in the gallery, which is an exhibit that comes from a group, really a photographer who does reconciliation around the world and coexistence work around the world. And she did a photography exhibit based in the work of Roots Shorashim, which is a group that is having settlers meet with Palestinians in the West Bank. The exhibit is extraordinary. It's in the middle room and also in the gallery, and this is the last week of the exhibit. So we invite you to take the time either on Shabbat or during the course of the rest of the week in order to be able to see this very, very powerful exhibit, which hopefully is just the beginning of a story of what is possible when two peoples try to find each other in hard places. In Kelohenu, page 204.
En Kelohenu, en Kadonenu, en Kemalkenu, en Kemoshienu, min Kelohenu, min Kadonenu, min Kemalkenu, min Kemoshienu. No del Elohenu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkenu, no del Moshienu. Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu שתתירו אבותינו לפניך את קטורת הסמים, היי 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 עלינו לשבח לדור הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצון, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם קרקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נותן
כתוב בתורתך, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד.
Those in mourning or marking your yard site, please remain standing for Mourners Kaddish. On page 207, we also offer our condolences to April Stewart Klauser and Paul Klauser and their children Gabe and Jonah on the death of April's mom, Bernice Friedman Stewart, to Ruthie Habatzelet on the death of her father, Rabbi Dr. Meir Habatzelet, and to Alan Renee Burko and their children Daniel and Robert on the death of Alan's mother, Susan Burko. Mourners Kaddish, page 207. Yitgadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Ve'alma, Divrach, Pirutei, Ve'amlich, Malchutei, V'chayechon, Ve'amechon, U'chayei, Zechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, U'bizman Kariv, V'yamru, Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah, Morach, Ve'olam, Hamei, Amaya. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitnomam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitzadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shmei Kudashah, B'richu. Le'ela mikol berachata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'miran be'alma v'yamru amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Oseh shalom b'ruma, ye'aseh shalom. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yamru amen. May be seated. Adon Olam, page 211.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא נעשה בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו יברכך אדוני וישמרך, יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך, וישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום וישם לך שלום 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 וישם לך שלום 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 וישם לך שלום
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.